Guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to 2022. Today's video is going to be something a little bit different and it's going to be a quick one from me, but I wanted to share with you the 5 easy habits that I'm going to incorporate in my life for 2022 to just make my life better and hopefully make my life a little bit happier and me a little bit happier. So these are 5 things that I've decided to incorporate, some habits that I would like to interject into my life, and I wanted to make them somewhat easy, but also like I just wanted to do 5. I didn't want to go overboard because I think from past experience what I've learned is that the more that you try to do and the more that you try to change all at once, it just becomes overwhelming and you don't change anything. Speaking from personal experience. In general, even before COVID, pre-COVID, I feel that a new year instills hope and it is a chance to start again or start new or start differently. And no matter how downtrodden or fatigued or just tired you feel, I don't know about you, but I still have that tiny little bit of hope in me. And that's just something that the new year always brings for me. And I'd love to hear what they are for you. If you have any goals, if you have any habits, give me some inspiration, give some other people in the comments down below some inspiration and just instill some of that hope within us. So I'm gonna share with you what my 5 are and why. So the first habit that I would like to incorporate is to stop making goals that are outside of my control, that don't start with me. And I feel that if you try to go in with this attitude for the foreseeable future, then you're less likely to be disappointed or let down or upset. And I feel that there's been certain goals that I've made in my life that probably before the pandemic were like, you know, achievable. There's certain things that I feel like you can put as a goal or you can wish for that may be out of your control and may lead to you being disappointed. So for me, my main goals and my main wishes, goals, habits, dreams for 2022 are going to predominantly start with me. The main ones that I feel are most achievable are going to start with me, and they're not going to be able to be influenced by outside things and outside external circumstances. Number 2 is I'm going to try to make more of an effort to plan social events, to plan things with friends. I have never been very good at this. This is something that I've never been really good at. And I think I've kind of delved into it a little bit in my mind, but not really. It's probably something I should delve into a little bit more, but I've never been someone to make the plan. I've never really been the person to reach out and make the plan. And I think that comes from maybe my childhood. Like, I never grew up with a lot of friends. I grew up feeling always left out. I was always the odd one out. I was always the one that was left out. I never had a lot of friends. I think that taught me over time to just, if somebody wants to spend time with me, they'll invite me. They'll make the effort with me. And I want to go forth and try to make more of that effort because I feel like I plan my weeks out and I plan out, you know, all my work and all the things that I want to get done for the week. And because I'm someone who also likes my alone time, I schedule in my alone time, but I don't really schedule in a lot of plans with friends. I just either assume that, you know, that maybe something will pop up, or if they were interested in hanging out with me or if they were free, they would make the effort. I also weirdly always make the assumption that everybody's too busy and everybody already has plans. And I want to make more of an effort to schedule in time and invite people and plan things instead of just waiting for those plans to fall into my lap. Okay, so number 3, I feel like this one's going to be the most tricky. And let me know if you can relate to this, because I feel like the last few months I've struggled with this. Like, I've really struggled with this. And I don't know about you, but I fall into these moments from time to time where I know that I have so much to be grateful for. I know that I have so much to be grateful for, but I'm still just maybe feeling a tad, maybe ungrateful. Like I'm angry, I'm annoyed, I get frustrated, I fall into the trap of comparison. It was so hard over Christmas, especially. And you know, I could have pondered and I could have sat with the thought that I'm grateful that I'm not in lockdown and that I didn't get COVID over Christmas and that I got to spend time with the people that love me. Like, I could have sat in that more, but instead I was just like so frustrated that, you know, I would see all these other people traveling the world and living their best lives and going out and having gatherings of like, you know, 40 people. And that's what I was focusing on. And I would like to make more of an effort to try to practice gratitude even when it's hard. Because right now, guys, it's freaking hard. It's so hard. Like, holla if you hear me! I know that I have so much to be grateful for, and I know things could always be worse. Literally just this morning, I saw someone who was in the UK. They got to London for Christmas, and I was like, oh, I wish I could be in London for Christmas. And then I saw them boarding a plane. I'm like, oh, okay, like, you know, they're coming back to Australia. No, they weren't going. They're not going back to Australia. They're on a first class flight to Las Vegas to party for New Year's. And there is nothing more that I want than to do that. Obviously you're watching this in 2022, but like, and I know I have to work on that. I have to focus on the things I'm grateful for, because my time will come. Your time will come. Our time will come. And that gratitude is what's going to get me through the tough times, because I have no doubt that they will also trickle into 2022. So practice gratitude, something I really want to reintroduce to my life on a heightened extent. This is something that I'm genuinely going to need your advice. Please, like, I know this is probably gonna sound like the most simplest thing, but I've always struggled with this, and this is where I would love your advice. A new habit that I would like to instill and start in 2022 is to be a better texter, be a better communicator via my phone. I am literally the worst when it comes to my phone, okay? Instagram, YouTube, I try really hard to keep up with my messages, and I'm just the worst texter. Like, even in my DMs on Instagram, I love DMing with you guys, but I just, like, I let them get away from me sometimes, and I'm just like the worst at responding. It takes me days. Like, I can message some people and, you know, they get back to me right away, and they have like hundreds of thousands of followers and a family and like 3 jobs. And I'm thinking, how do you have time? Like, and it just makes me feel horrible, but it's something that I really like to work on. Like, even with my texting, I am the worst texter. Like, if you text me, sometimes I might not reply for days, and it's not like, it's not that I'm ignoring you, and it genuinely makes me feel like a horrible person. I just feel that, and this is where I need your guys' help. Like, please help me with this balance, because I feel that if I was the best texter I could be, and I replied to every single text and every single message that came in, I will literally be on my phone all day. Like, I could be on my phone all day. And I need to find that healthy balance of like not taking 3 days to reply, but also not being on my phone all day. Like, that's kind of where I'm at, and where I need to find that balance of not replying within 5 minutes to every single text, every single Instagram message, every single message that comes through, but also not taking like 3 to 4 days to reply, because that's kind of where I'm at now, and I don't know how to find that middle ground, but it's something I want to work on, because I complain and I'm always like bitching about the fact that I don't have a lot of friends and I don't have a very large social life, but it's like, yeah, maybe because you take like 2-3 days to reply, that might have something to do with it. So it's probably self-inflicted, but please help me, because that's what I struggle with. Like, that's the biggest thing that I always say that I want to work on, and it's not getting any better. I love your tips. Like, do you carve out? Is that a drone? Well, that's the tiniest plane I've ever seen. Where's that going? Every time I see a plane now, it's so depressing. I'm like, oh, where are you going? Take me with you. So number 5, this was originally going to be find and start a new hobby, but I don't want to force it. Again, I don't want it to be forced. So the new habit that I'd like to instill for 22 is try new things, try different things. And I don't want to put that pressure on myself of finding a hobby, because I want it to not feel forced. I don't just want to do something just for the sake of doing something. I want to do it because I truly love it and I truly enjoy it. So I'm going to try new things, get out and about, try some different things, get involved in some different hobbies, and see what I like. See if anything sparks me enough to want to continue on with it. 2022 will be the year that I try new things. I would love to hear what you think of my list today, if it inspired you at all, and what are some habits or goals or dreams that you wish for 2022. I would love to hear those in the comments down below, so please share those with me. Thank you so much for joining me in today's video. I'm gonna have another one linked for you right here if you haven't had enough of me just yet. Thank you so much for joining me in today's video, and I will see you in my next one.